Right, welcome everybody to your meditation for the day. My name is Skyla Ramirez. I'm your stress management specialist here today. This meditation revolves around releasing depression, anger, and anxiety from the body to help boost our overall sense of well-being and our immune system. From wherever you are, let's take a moment, become aware of your breath. Just notice, is it more comfortable to inhale through your nose or through your mouth? And we're going to start with a unique breathing technique to release overall body tension and body stress. This is a double inhale, double exhale technique, and you may or may not want to use your hands for this. So to do this breathing technique, it looks like this. If you're seated or even if you're lying down, you're welcome to turn the palms up, and you would inhale twice through the nose. And then you let it go from the throat. And you also tense the whole body with that double inhale. So we're going to try about 3 sets of these. And you might notice a pause after the inhale. This is just something that the body does spontaneously whenever it wants to do a hard reset to establish relaxation. So the longer you hold that inhale, the greater the probability that you're going to have a relaxation response. And you'll notice I hold it for a little while. So let's exhale all the way. Double inhale, pause. Pull your shoulders up, clench all the muscles in your body. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it longer if you want. If you're ready to let it go. Ready? Exhale. Double inhale. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Bear the chin down, close the eyes, compress all the muscles in your face, squint your eyes, pull the shoulders in tight. And when you're ready, let it go. Sigh of relief. Take a couple easy breaths here. When you're ready, exhale all the way. Last one, double inhale, hold. Squeeze, make fist with the hands, pull the shoulders up to your ears, drop that chin down, clench the thighs and the low back, the buttocks muscles, curl your toes, hold everything really tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it a little longer. 4, 3, 2, let it go. All right. Now just let the whole body relax. Notice any part of your body that might be holding tension, bring awareness to it, breathe into that space, then let it go. And maybe the same place comes back a few times, or maybe we notice that it's skipping around, tension might move, it might look for different places to hide. So at any time, just breathe into that place and let it go. Let's bring awareness to the energy in the hips and the thighs, and mindfully release any tension in your hips or thighs. Mindfully release tension behind your knees, in your ankles, between the toes, and in the soles of the feet. Begin to have a sense of an energy about the size of a grapefruit, low in the pelvis and the hips. An energy shaped like a sphere, just like a large grapefruit, and it's resting down into the pelvis and into the hips. This energy is colored somewhere between a deep ruby red and a dark orange. So somewhere between a terracotta, burgundy color. This orb of light is nestled down into the hips and the pelvis. We'll allow this energy to represent any depression, any anger, any fear that might be trying to hide in the body. And maybe we know, maybe there's something going on in our lives right now that we know is coupled to these emotions. Maybe the emotion is there, but we're not quite sure why it's there. So we're just going to let go as to the reasoning or the logic or the matters of the mind that maybe want to connect to this emotion. And instead, we step back and just see it. Just see that light in the hips and in the pelvis. And when you're ready, as we inhale, let's imagine that we're pulling light up into the heart, and then let it go and see blue light, like a silvery blue energy. And we're just going to cycle this through the body, maybe 3 or 4 more times to open ourselves to receive this energetic current. As we inhale, imagine that there is a red light coming from the hips and the pelvis. You pull it up into the center of the chest. And then as you exhale, you might see the breath leaving from your mouth or from your body as this beautiful silvery blue light. If you're seated, bow your head enough so an egg could roll off the head, and rest the gaze past your cheeks and past the tip of your nose. Inhaling that red light up into the center of the chest. And then exhale, revealing a blue light. Let's take a moment to affirm the energy that can replace depression and anger inside of us. So, in your mind, repeating these affirmations and noticing how you feel. The first affirmation is, I am safe. I am safe. Notice if there's any resistance to this. Is there any part of your body that clenches or tightens? Usually that's a sign of a body resistance or a rejection of the truth in this. I am safe. Breathe in the truth of this statement right here, right now. I am safe. And if you're noticing any resistance to that statement at all, if there's any part of the mind that is attempting to interject into this sensation of peace that comes with safety, maybe change the language a little bit for yourself. I am open to feeling safe. I am open to feeling safe. And as we open ourselves up to embrace safety and security, what is the feeling that we suspect is there? What does that truly feel like? Let's take a couple quiet moments to breathe that in. What is it to breathe in the feeling of safety? All is well. Everything is just as it should be. In an act of radical acceptance of what is. In this moment, I am safe. Acknowledging any bit of resistance and letting go of any judgment of ourselves, of our logic, of our minds, of our feelings, reminding ourselves, I am not my body. I am not my emotions. I am not my thoughts. All is well. Let's bring awareness to the space behind the belly button, between the belly button and the spine. And in this space, again, it's about the size of a grapefruit. And this is an amber colored light, a gold orb of energy. This energy regulates not only anger, but also our ability to successfully connect with other people, to be in community with our fellow coworkers and our family and our friends. Relationship begins here in the belly, in the steadiness of the gut. This fiery energy can help to burn off any thoughts or emotions that might be churning in the body, but it can also create anger if we feel that anyone has done us wrong or we're feeling there's unfair treatment. So take a moment and just open yourself up to transform that right here, right now. As you inhale, bring that gold light up into the center of the chest. And then exhale, see blue light like a blue moon radiating out from your body, or see it leaving like a vaporescent energy with your exhale. So again, we step away from the thoughts, step away from the problems, and instead just see the energy and change it. Seeing the gold energy, that amber colored light between the navel and spine. As we inhale, let's bring that up to the center of the chest. Hold it there. Maybe open your throat. Exhale as if you're going to try to fog a mirror and see this silvery blue light. Let it go. Let it go. One more time. Now, as we release any extraneous anger or feelings of wrongdoing or injustice in ourselves, let's replace it with the feeling of love. And if it feels too strong right now to open yourself up to love, think about those emotions that are extensions of love, identifying with an extension of it. As you breathe in now, breathe in love, breathe out fear. Let's try the extensions of love. Breathe in compassion. Breathe out judgment. Breathe in compassion for yourself. Breathe out self-criticism. Breathe in peace. Breathe out grace, extending grace out to the world. Breathe in gratitude. Letting go of the thought that gratitude is attached to any specific thing that needs to happen or come to us for us to feel it. Just feeling gratitude for the sake of embodying that joy, the joy of gratitude. Let's breathe in gratitude and just breathe out joy. Let's affirm a few things here. Affirming, I am open. I am open. And then personalize it for yourself, especially if there's any resistance, personalize it. What could we be open to? So maybe we're not open to all things. That's okay. I am open to, what might we open to experience more joy, more peace, more gratitude, more compassion, and more love? I am open to new ways of doing things. Breathe out the resistance. I am open to listening to another perspective. Exhale, letting go of any rigidity in believing what is right or what is wrong. Inhaling, I am open to new ways of living. Letting go of rules, traditions. I am open. Personalize this for yourself. One of the biggest ones is I am open to give and receive unconditional love. I am open to give and receive unconditional love. Let's bring awareness to the throat. You might even want to move your jaw around a little bit now. So, open the mouth, Relax the bottom lip. Maybe let the jaw go left and right. Move your bottom row of teeth, releasing any tension on the inner ear, releasing any tension behind the earlobes that goes along the jawline to your lips. Maybe even try keeping the bottom lip separated away from the top lip, just enough so you could fit one of those little red coffee stirring sticks just on the middle of the bottom lip. If you're noticing that this is requiring a lot of effort or a lot of tension, take the tip of your tongue, curl it up to the roof of your mouth, just behind the two front teeth. That's our trick to disengage tension in the middle tongue, in the back of the mouth, and in the pockets of the cheeks. When these muscles relax, naturally the hips relax too. So soften the whole body. The energy of the throat is about the size of an ostrich egg. So maybe seeing a bright turquoise light in the throat. It's an energy that pushes down and pulls up. It expands to the sides of the neck, and this energy moves out from the physical body so that you have this turquoise blue light wrapped all around the neck, parts of the jaw, parts of the shoulders, all in this bright turquoise blue light. This energy is responsible for regulating things like anxiety, excessive thinking, intellect, knowing too much. In this space, we affirm, I understand. I understand. Usually it's our feeling of understanding that eliminates anxiety. I understand, or I know. I know that I can trust the process. If any resistance comes up with this affirmation, change the language. I am open to feeling like I can trust the process. See this blue light expand as you inhale, and then exhale, watch it leave with the breath. And it will continue to rotate. The light will expand. And then as you exhale, the light will contract and it will come up and out from the body. Just watch the energy. If any thoughts come up, let them go with the breath. We cannot control our thoughts, but we can decide what thought deserves thinking. So as a thought comes up, let it come up, breathe it up into the throat, and then release it. Let's allow the whole body to be completely at ease. Become aware of the sensations in your low back and your hips, and notice how you are supported in this moment. Maybe on the floor, a chair, a bed, a yoga mat, a pillow. Just become aware of the feeling of support near the hips or the low back. If you're lying on the floor, feel the support under your shoulders, head, and neck as well. Now notice what part of the body feels the heaviest. Where are we sensing that there are places in the body that are really leaning into the earth's support? Let's become aware of that. And for the next few exhales, just breathe deeper into that place. Perhaps even feel it a little heavier. Stay aware of that weight, that anchor to the earth. Now notice the opposite. Are there any parts of the body that feel light? Are there any places where we become aware of space, the lightness and the openness that can be experienced with the weight? So maybe if we're seated, we sense the space on the sides of the shoulders or behind the earlobes. Sense the space behind your eyes, between the eyes and the mind space. Maybe even with the eyes closed, notice the space between the two nostrils and the inner ears. Staying aware of both heavy and light, connection and space at the same time. It is possible to suspend awareness somewhere between these two opposite energies. We experience our center. Notice if you lean into the weight or if you lean into the space, and allow yourself to experience what for you in this moment is balance. Contrary to beliefs, balance is not in the middle, and it is not 50-50. It is not equal. It is an interpretation, the embodiment of peace and ease, to be centered, to be balanced. So notice where that is for you. Lean into the heavy or lean into the light, and just breathe into that peaceful place. As we acknowledge the feeling of balance or the feeling of being centered, that which I feel I potentially become in this moment. So maybe affirm, I am centered, I am balanced. Notice what it looks like for you, what it feels like for you. Hold on to this feeling. The feeling of balance can shift at any time. Whenever you feel yourself shifting in the day, just know it is human. It is the human experience to move from that center or to get out of balance. Our whole yoga practice is about getting back to center or finding our new center, the new balance. Move towards comfort. Let's practice that with the breath. Take in a big inhale, and then let it go. And take in this next breath, moment by moment. Notice when you feel satisfied with it. And then hold it. Then let it go. From wherever you are, you're welcome to bring the hands together at the heart. Maybe place them on your stomach or place them on your chest in closing as this concludes your meditation practice today. Let's draw in a deep unifying breath together. And then exhale. Our traditional closing is namaste. Have a lovely day, everyone.